Hey everyone, Captain Briggins here, my 737 simulator. Welcome back to the channel. So, in order to do the cockpit videos, I wanted to kind of have a robust and a dynamic setup. Not only on video, I want to have multiple camera angles on video, but I also not only wanted to capture audio for, the engines and stuff, but also the radio communications, ATC, that sort of thing. And in your typical setup, you're going to just have one output from your computer, from your simulator software, and you're done. In my case, I've got two. So I've got external speakers and a subwoofer for the engine audio, and then all the other audio goes through the dual GA box, which is the intercom box, and that allows you to use the real aviation headsets. Plus, it gives you that kind of VHF voice changing effect on your communications, and it sounds a little bit more real. So I was trying to figure out how to do this, and I started with my GoPro that I bought a couple years ago, but there's a lot of options in there, frame rates, hyper smooth, this and that, and it just can't capture the projector video all that well. So the other problem is there's only one USB-C input on that, and I was using it for power. They do make a box that goes from the dual GA box, the intercom box, to the GoPro for recording its audio, but you're either going to power or you're going to use that input for the microphone, and so that's not going to work. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my mixer that I used a long time ago on a podcast, and let's see if that's going to work. So this is my Behringer mixer. It's a 12-track mixer. It's got a output for USB, so it's a USB interface. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert the 3.5 millimeter jack that outputs from the computer for the engine audio, and I think I'm going to go in and convert it to 1/4 inch, and then I'll go 1/4 inch out mono back to the speakers there. And then I think over here I can go 1/4 inch input on the headset jack for the general aviation headsets, because that has a squelch and allows you to have your mic come back into the headset. So that would pick up both mic and headset output on the headset output. And then I can go out from here back into the intercom box there. So that covers both the computer and the headset audio for both headset and microphone. With that, and then what I'll do is USB interface it to my Surface Book 2 laptop, and on the laptop I think I'm going to run OBS, and then that way I can have an audio input from this, which will be mixed through the Behringer mixer, and then because it's supports multiple USB devices like webcams, I can have one 1080p webcam in the back of the cockpit facing the front of the screen, and then I can have the webcam on the laptop facing me, and then I can have another camera. I've got one other older Logitech webcam that's like 640 by 480, but I could face that down towards the pedestal, and that way we have 3 views in the cockpit plus 2 channels of audio coming in. So you get ATC, you get my voice, all going through the intercom box, so you get that VHF effect, and then you also have the engine audio as well. So I think that's my plan of action. I'm going to go check my USB box now, see if I've got those adapters. Okay, so I found some cables, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the computer, so that's a 3.5 millimeter stereo. That's going to go RCA input. Then I'm going to go RCA output back to 3.5 millimeter, and this is where the speakers for the left and right external audio and the subwoofer will plug into. So that will give me my input and my output from my computer. Then as far as the real aviation headset goes, it's a 1/4 inch stereo jack. So I'll go in here. I think this will work. It will convert it to mono, but that's fine. And then I need to go 1/4 inch out back to the intercom box. And I don't have a 1/4 inch stereo cable. I only have mono cables. So I'm going to see if I don't even know if it'll matter, but I'm doing a 1/4 inch stereo output to a 3.5 millimeter stereo adapter, and then on the other end of that I'm converting it back to 1/4 inch stereo, and that's what we'll plug into the intercom box's extension wire that's next to the captain's side. So I'm going to try that out for audio with OBS in the laptop, and we'll see if that's going to work for me. So that's it for part 1 of the video on how to do the video capture and audio capture within the simulator. Once I get it plugged in and tested out, I'll make a part 2 video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so you get updates on all future videos. Thanks again for watching. I'm Captain Matt Riggins. Blue skies.